Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome back for a War Thunder subscriber replay. I haven't had one of these in a little bit. My boy Jekyll sent me this one, and when we get to the end of it, I think you'll understand why. So, as you can see, the Type 75 155mm self-propelled howitzer, it's a lot of fun, and there's nothing wrong when you drive one of these with firing off that first, let's see if we hit anything on the first shot lob. So we'll catch up here in just a moment when we get to the rest of the action. But until then... Alright, so we have made it up to the first most likely contact point. So Jekyll has got a perfect spot coming up here, and he's going to park his Type 75 just behind the wreck of this old Tiger. And just a beautiful ambush zone, and it also helps when the enemy just keeps feeding right into it, but as you will see. First candidate, good night. Now watch this M36 kill, this is my favorite. He doesn't quite get reloaded in time to get past, and then I can't tell if he could just see it, or if he guessed right here, or fired at the marker. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you can just barely see. Watch this thread the needle shot here. I am nearly 100% certain that that gap right there is not 155mm wide, but hey, War Thunder being War Thunder went through just fine. And we've got a KV-1. See, that somehow gets protected by apparently the hitbox on the dead Tiger, I guess? It seems to me that it happened there, and then a second time protected by the hitbox on the dead Tiger. But the Panther doesn't seem to know where the shots are coming from, and just as the hit from the Tiger taking the shot there bounces in front and hits the protection of the wreck, he then crosses to the left and gets picked off, and then the KV-1C, finally having figured out what's going on here, crosses, doesn't see a good shot at Jekyll, but manages to get across before he can reload. And you remember that little gap between those two identical Tiger H1 wrecks there? That'll come into play again in a moment. Eventually, the KV-1C's patience runs out before Jekyll's does, and he paid for that with another needle-threading 155mm blap to the dome. So we've got an enemy moving up close here, firing machine guns, but no actual contact and nothing in sight. And there we go. Here he comes. You can see him in the replay. Ist ein Waffenträger! Engine check from behind, no danger there. Reinforcements arriving. There's our boy, and he made a big mistake right here. Trying to thread the needle through there. Not gonna work, pal. And that's the first ace. And that is one roasted Sherman right there. Absolutely perfect place to hit with a high explosive, high caliber round right there. All the crew just terribly vulnerable to that hit right there. And it's time to move on. These hunting grounds seem to have been somewhat depleted. Time to go find something else. There sure were a lot of KV-1Cs in this battle. Perfect shot. Just perfect shot. And there's 7, a good Type 75 battle by just about any standard. So you can see the enemy there in the replay hiding behind that rock and moving slightly to the left. Jekyll, of course, wouldn't have been able to see that in the actual battle, so wisely moved to a little bit better cover and a slightly more protected ambush position. So that enemy never materialized as he drove off and went somewhere else, so driving backwards, so sort of protecting some of the crew a little bit, and at least leading with the more protecting the driver and not getting hit in the driver and the engine, leading with the turret here around the corner so that at least the gun is most likely going to get a shot as quickly as possible if you encounter an enemy. Good move if you can do it. Rear-mounted turrets do have their advantage sometimes. And guess what we're going to find around the corner here? Why, it's another KV-1C. KV-1C drivers didn't seem entirely aware in this battle. The first guy, a little bit, because he was expecting contact. The rest of them seemed a little bit napping on the job, as it were. But perhaps not as napping on the job as this poor Panther right here. 9! As in 9 kills, that is. I'll be here all week. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Okay. Move on. Find another victim. And it wouldn't be long before another victim presented themselves, because sometimes you just have the battles that go that way. And sometimes it's at the end, it's just you almost feel bad for the kill that you get, but double ace is a double ace, and if it's a poor, unwitting Ostwind, well, so be it. So that was the end of the action. The rest of it is just kind of driving around and cleaning up, but 10 kills with the Type 75 is a battle that just about anybody should be happy with, I feel, driving a Type 75. So, quite a good job, Jekyll. Nice one. And if you guys want to send a replay, I take them via the Discord. So the Discord is in the video description down below, and we'll just catch up with the quick end screen here, and then we'll wrap this video up. You can see he was actually close to an 11th kill off there to the left, but that enemy never did appear where he could see him to get a shot at him. And that was that. Very nice battle. Now we'll take a look at the end score screen here. 102,700 Silver Lions. Not bad. 8,000 experience. Not bad either, or RP, I guess. Very nice battle, Jekyll. Alright, everybody. Thank you all very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Take care out there, everybody.